So anyway, you got the ice in the cocktail shaker. Take a liberal amount of tequila, pour it in the cocktail shaker. Kids, ask your parents' permission before you raid their bar. Then, you cut the lime up. Squeeze the lime into the top of the cocktail shaker as so. Don't go ballistic. You're not making lemonade. You're just seasoning. Finally, as it comes to guitar playing and the diatonic scale, you gotta put a little sugar in, make it sweet. I'd say a tablespoon at most. Like we talk about rhythm, you gotta get your rhythm on. Now if you're thinking about like a shaker, that'll help you get in the groove too. Remember, don't shake it with your left hand because you're gonna be needing that to play the guitar. The right hand is where you're doing all your stuff anyway, so that helps. Oh, we're almost there, bear with me. Get yourself a nice shot glass. This one happens to be a gift card from a friend of mine. Says I love New York on it, which I do because you know that's where I am from. You take your shot. You say salut, everybody. Boom, you drink your shot. Get yourself a guitar pick or a 10 pence or whatever they have, a shilling now, and you pick up your guitar. At this point, your wah-wah pedal is activated. Put up to a normal volume so your neighbors don't really yell at you too much, and just get your groove on a little bit. Little Isaac Hayes kind of shaft thing. You just get your little wah pedal going. And let's say the key of E. Make it easy on everybody. Just rock it up there, though. See, that's kind of cool. You just do that every once in a while. People think you're really up to something. And you feeling the tequila right now? Yeah, you are. Yes. And if you're feeling adventurous, but remember, you're the man on the guitar, so it's going to be your tempo playing along with it. Now, that was in E. We're just fooling around. I figure that's kind of like some kind of blues pentatonic stuff, which is pretty much where we're all playing anyway, unless you Pat Metheny, in which case you're gonna need two of them things. So anyhow, we're going into like some bends and shit like that you like to do. I like doing some stuff while I'm doing that rhythm stuff. So if you get the thing going like this, do a little Jimmy stuff. Really simple, but it sounds good. And the best thing I've always learned is don't play so fucking much. The thing guitar players tend to do is overplay. And that's probably because we have like some kind of, I don't know, syndrome. But the one thing to do is to know when not to play. So if you just keep a nice rhythm, something like that, you're probably making everybody sound good, you're making the song sound good, and you're having some fun. So let's get something there. So, that's your first lesson in playing funk guitar. Lesson 2, drinking, and playing guitar. We only had one, but we'll be moving it out. Hi, I'm Huey, the guitar player and singer in the Fun Lovin' Criminals, and welcome to Lesson 2 of how to play funk guitar. Now, in Lesson 1, I obviously showed you how to get in the vibe of playing funk guitar, and a little bit of how you do little wah pedal, chicka chacka chicka. We call them waka chickas in New York. You can call them whatever you want. So Lesson 2, we're actually going to show you a little bit how the wah pedal comes into play. It's an important part of funk guitar, and I wouldn't be out there without it. So, as we started last time, we ain't got no time to pour no more drinks. So, excuse me. That's good. The wah pedal is kind of cool. I always use it because it gives you lots of different textures, and if you're playing different types of things, you can play with it. If you're playing funk guitar, obviously, you could time it out differently. Like if you're doing, it's on the 2 and the 4 kind of thing. So you do, so you do stuff like that. You can mess around with your foot a little bit. If you get the happy foot, which we call it, and you're playing like something like, I don't know, if you're playing in a band that plays prog rock, say, right? And the song's in D. Well, let's make it E. We're just staying in E, keeping it there. It's easy for me to remember, you to remember, E. So you got to play an E chord. Everybody's doing the. They look at you, you go. And that's just called the happy foot. And that's just rocking your foot back and forth. And it kind of gives you an old school feel of old rhythm and blues guys. You know what I'm saying? But it's something you got to practice, because to get the happy foot, you got to do a little bit of drinking. So we got the happy foot going, and I'm going to show you how you can incorporate that into playing funk guitar. Good thing about Strats, come with ashtrays. Okay, so we're doing them. Boom. You see, I can do different stuff like that, add a different texture to what you're doing. Of course, if you have a wah pedal with a preamp, you can get a little kind of crazy sound. You got to hit the distortion pedal. But seems like I got enough tequila, so wait for lesson 3. And remember, kids, listen to your moms or give them a call. They love you. All right, lesson 3. I'm back on the mixes, man, because frankly, that other shot got me a little loopy. But this one, I'm going to teach you how to play. Oh, shit, I didn't put the top on that. I'm going to teach you how to play almost kind of like a solo-ish heavy metal, if you will, funk guitar thing. Like if you listen to Parliament, they got a great song called Maggot Brain. Fantastic. A. Hazel just playing the out of the guitar. I don't know who the that is, but he's going to get an earful in a minute. Okay. We were talking about in the first lesson the wah pedal and the woodpeckers. Woodpeckers. Anyhow, lesson 2, we were talking about the little happy foot. And now lesson 3, we're going to show you a little bit of solo stuff using those both techniques. Oh, hi everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, we're joined in the studio by Fast. He is the keyboard and multi-instrumentalist from the Fun Lovin' Criminals. Hi, Fast.
How are you?
Good. Your dinner jacket's right over there where you left it.
Nice. Everyone wearing the dinner jackets?
Yeah. Okay, so as lesson 3 progresses, we have an audience. Now, Fast has seen me play throughout the years, and one of the good things about playing with Fast is that he mixes up a lot of styles, which makes a guitar player learn to adapt himself to the song or the situation. Now, lesson 3, as I said, will be more of a solo kind of thing, and I'll show you how you can use the wah pedal and the distortion pedal to its optimum effect. You got your drinks? All right. You want me to wait? I can wait. You ready? Okay, you're back. Okay. Now, we're playing in E just to keep everything simple. Sometimes Fast, he likes playing in horn keys because he's a horn player. So D flats and all those things, they all kind of run around the same tempo. So, as we're playing the guitar, we turn the volume knob up because that helps a lot. So you have the wah pedal on, you get your distortion on. I always tend to roll off the wah pedal at this point because if you have it up all the way to the high end, you have a tendency to get a lot of noise floors you can hear, or it'll just plain feedback and everything up and you look like a jerk. So if you're doing the wah pedal thing with the heavy metal solo vibe, you do it like this. Now if you can see what I'm doing with my foot, I'm kind of rolling off a lot of the notes while I'm playing them. So for instance, if you play like a, you can kind of get in there and use the happy foot to sustain it and give it some kind of tremolo effect, a la B.B. King, who does the a lot, and that's a lot of work. If you just want to do, it's all about the foot. Now you can do some speed demon shit with a wah pedal that sometimes sounds sloppy when you play it without a wah pedal. Like if you listen to that Led Zeppelin song, I can't say it, but you know what I'm talking about though. Anyway, it goes on from there. But he does use a wah pedal, so it sounds a little crazy when he starts getting into the... And also, if you play with the wah pedal with your distortion, it has a tendency to almost take it to 11, as Nigel Tufnell once said. Take it to 11. All right, we're back. I'm Huey, guitar player and vocalist in the Fun Lovin' Criminals. Welcome to lesson 4 on how to play funk guitar. First thing you gotta do is you gotta get yourself some fire water. Whatever your pleasure. We like tequila in the Fun Lovin' Criminals, but then again, that could be detrimental to one's health, like all things in excess. Anyway, lesson 4 is back to the basics, I like to call it. Now, I've shown you a couple things. First one was the chikiwaka, or as we say, the woodpecker in New York. That's how you use your wah pedal to do some rhythms, and you can fool around the key of E like that kind of stuff. Then we showed you a little stuff with the happy foot. What we call it? The happy foot? I can't remember. Anyway, but you can use it almost like a tremolo kind of thing. And then we got you in a little solo vibe. So now we're going to kind of mush it all together, and we're going to get it into a funk groove that has been provided free of license from a keyboard of good repute. And Fast is going to handle that keyboard. Fast, would you please hit the groove? It reminds me of St. Louis at this Holiday Inn. There was like a, what was it? I think it was a cover band. Fisted Sister. Yeah. They did heavy metal covers. Anyway, so you're in E, kind of rocking. You want to fit in? Fit in. So you got that little thing going. You do offset, the little rhythms. Things like that. So you got a little layer going. So you got that going for a little while. You want to add a little something else, little single note things you really like. Sounds kind of cool to happy foot. Not doing much, just rubbing your foot.